Welcome to the Journey of Love and Light. Guys, this is a prediction for the June 6th insurrection hearing. And what's really incredible is I did this whole reading and I was recording it, and apparently the microphone wasn't on, so none of the audio was there. So instead of redealing all the cards and trying to go through this reading again, I'm just going to make it short and just go through each of these stacks and tell you what I found out in that reading. I found out that this was indeed the energy of this court system, or this hearing that we're having, that they were waiting for a decision to come in, that the outcome was going to be something that either created a lot of angriness or a lot of passion, a passionate outcome. But there is going to be a delay because someone is going to try to delay the progress or delay the outcome. But the court will, let me take this off of here. But the court will also have the jurisdiction, strength, or whatever, to do what needs to be done. And the right things will happen. Like basically, divine is watching over the situation, and those who came to basically who created the charges in the situation are going to ultimately come out fruitful, and bearing the outcome and that they wish for. And the second stack was really related to Trump himself, and as the King of Roses here, because he always comes out of every situation smelling like roses. But right now he's up in his head. There's a lot of anxiety going on in his life about the situation. He knows that there's some things that are going on, being said, that are causing him to be put into more scrutiny. Many of those things are related to this stack here, related to Giuliani. He wants to just walk away from whatever Giuliani's saying, and doesn't want to be attached to that situation anymore, because he really does want this to move forward in his favor. It's always happened that way as a kid. No matter what, things always work out for him. So whatever he's done or whatever he said in the situation, he just thinks that he should be able to get by with it, because he's always managed to get by with things in the past. And his daughter, the video that they post of his daughter, does have something significant to say about this situation. His daughter plays a part in the outcome, but also really this just further talks about his childlike ways of thinking, and how his childhood affected the way he thinks now, and why he thinks he can get away with whatever it is that he chooses to do in this life. The Ace of Coin in reverse says that basically things are not going to work out in his favor. It's going to be a tumble for him, and that there will be a financial impact as a result of the situation. And he sees that one particular he identifies and sees one particular individual as the biggest challenge in this situation, kind of like the witch that he is not happy with whenever they receive the basically the verdict and the outcome of that hearing. And the situation here, the Forest Girls talks about how someone is basically digging a hole, and they just keep digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper, making it further entrenched. And I discerned that was really Rudy Giuliani, likely the one who declared victory too early before it really happened, because he was drinking too much. But the truth is going to be brought to bear, and it's likely by this female that also is considered a witch, that is going to be very crucial in the situation. And ultimately Giuliani's going to walk away feeling pretty worse for the wear, having to carry all the burden for whatever the outcome is for the situation, because even though Trump is going to be affected, he won't be affected as bad as Giuliani is in this situation. And then the outcome says that the parties that are there together, likely, this is probably, since the Ark of the Covenant, this is probably the people that got together, like the Democrats that got together to come up with a situation to bring the truth to bear in the situation. There was a decision to be made whether you would be on the side of healing or on the side of needing to be healed. and there, was a celebration at hand for those, who came out victorious. And for those who didn't come out victorious, they were feeling left out. They're going to be feeling left out in the cold, because it's going to be affecting them financially as a result of the charges. And I say that Lady Liberty, is going to continue, is going to basically come out victorious, and her foundation will be maintained as a result of the findings around this insurrection trial. So we'll have a stable what do you call it, United States of America, led by Lady, or represented by Lady Liberty, as a result of the findings of this trial and the actions that will be taken. So again, I guess basically my prediction is that those who brought to bear these charges will come out victorious. They will prove that there was malice intended. Trump will be very unhappy about the outcome, as it's going to affect him in some way financially and in his future. But his childlike ways are likely some of the reasons behind it. But there will be one female energy in particular that makes him feel that impacts him the most in this trial. And Rudy Giuliani will basically go away with a lot of burden to bear, and likely will be the end of his career as a result of the findings of this hearing. And like I said, there will be a victory. There will be, the truth will come out. The decision will be made. There'll be a decision. There'll be some. Obviously, feeling of unhappiness for those who don't win, but the winner will be Lady Liberty, and we'll have some smooth sailing after that as a result. So let's see what happens. I'll be back.